Good everyone, welcome to this section which I'm going to take you on how to create an e-commerce website. My name is Stephen Nwogu, an e-commerce website expert and also a digital marketing guru. In this session, I'll take you on step by step on how to create your e-commerce website and a business website where you could showcase your item and get customer come to buy your items. We've done the research recently and we saw that the two world power, the US and the China, the richest guys are e-commerce owners. In China for today, the richest man in China is the owner of AliExpress, Jack Ma. All of you know Jack Ma. So he's the richest guy in China. Couple of weeks ago, Forbes, which is a company that research the richest and well-to-do person, now brought that the richest man in US is Jeff Bezos, who is the owner of Amazon. So now you can see that the richest guys in the world are the owners of e-commerce website. That's why I took time and I want to teach you on how to develop your e-commerce website. I've done the research and I saw developing a standard and a sophisticated e-commerce website costs you about $10,000 to $20,000. Setting up a site and getting a person or a consultant to keep on updating the site. So you can do it yourself. Why spend such money when you can do it yourself? So I'm going to teach you on how to develop a website which you can sell your item and make money, a standard website. So now follow me, let me take you to step by step on building your website. In developing your website, you need two essential things: a domain name and a web hosting account. So what is your domain name? Let me give you a simple example. Your domain name is your address, is your identity. For instance, an analog shop has a domain name which identify them, which is their address. So in a digital marketing, when somebody wants to visit your store, he goes to your domain name. So what do we say? What is a web hosting account? A web hosting account is a server where your item is being stored, just like a just like your normal analog shop or your normal shop. Your items are being stored in your store, in your shop. So just that's how the web hosting account represents. So I'm going to define what a domain name, so you get a better understanding what a domain name is. We're going to define what a web hosting account, so you get a better definition on what a domain name and a web hosting account is. So what is a domain name? A domain name is often the first thing you need when starting a website. It is your digital address that people will use to get connected to your website. For example, a domain name such as www.gstore.com.ng, which is my own domain name, or www.aliexpress.com or Amazon. So you shop on this site and you see that they have their domain name. So anytime you want to shop on this site, you just go to their domain name, which identifies them, which is their address, and you get shop. So I recommend everyone to have a domain name where people can come and shop on your item. I see people marketing on Facebook ad, on Instagram without a domain name, without an e-commerce website. So people get to buy things from you. You don't have a sell funnel where people can come all the time to buy, to shop on your site. Today, I go to AliExpress anytime I want to go. I don't need to see AliExpress on a Facebook ad, or I don't need to see AliExpress on an Instagram. If I want to shop, I go because I know I'll get the best. So that's why everybody needs to get an e-commerce website. So popular e-commerce provider, we have a GoDaddy, Namecheaper. We have a lot of e-commerce or website provider, domain provider. So we have several. You can search and get more of these. So it costs about $33 to $40 per year to get your domain name and your e-commerce, your domain name and your web hosting account. So you must get a domain name, which is your address. So let's define what a web hosting account is. So a web hosting is a storage unit where your website content is visible live online. Like I said, it's your store. It's your content. Your content is there. Anytime you put in anything you're selling, shoe, bags, anything, electronics, fashion item, health item, is being saved in a store, which acts as a server. It stays yourself. So anytime you go there, you see your item there. Anybody that wants to shop goes there to see your item. So whenever someone enters your domain name in a browser, the browser will fetch your website content from your web host. You see, you have a better understanding of what I'm saying. So your web host account is a type of internet hosting service that allows an individual and an organization to make their website accessible via the World Wide Web. Now, setting up your store. It might quite, like I said, it's quite expensive. Setting up your store, quite expensive. Costs about $3,000 to $10,000. But if you follow my step by step, it will cost you nothing, and you get a full standard website, an international recognized standard website. So I'm going to take you on how you can get this website without having to give a consultant who will have to take you pay heavy on it. So I'm going to teach you on that web. So the first thing you need to know and the first thing you need to get is to get to a hosting company. Like I said, we have different types of hosting company. You can make from any choice. We could go to www.hostghetto.com. So I don't recommend any particular website. You could even have your local one, which is more popular in your country. You check each. We always have different plan on the website. Okay, you see this website builder plan. Get started. You can go to WordPress hosting. Get started. VPS hosting. So you could choose from any of these plan and host. Like in my own country where I use Quest server. So because it's anytime there's an issue, it's quicker. I call them and they address my issue. So these are their different. We have a starter plan, we have a business plan, we have a developer plan, we have the pro plan, we have the mega plan. So you could choose from any of this plan. For instance, if I choose from the starter plan, order now. Now the monthly, so click order now. I'll click on the web's domain name I want to get. Okay, blah blah blah. ecom.training.com. You could use .com. I always recommend people use .com. .com. But for this training, I'm going to use .com.ng. So once you click it, it will roll. Wow. Once you click it, continue. you're going to find. So now I say this domain already exists in your database, cannot be ordered now. So because I've ordered that domain, that's why they send that message. I've ordered that domain. So if you order your domain, if the domain is available, they'll say available, they'll click OK. So you see steps how you can get this domain name. Immediately you get that one, they're going to send you a message on your site that you have purchased your domain name and hosting site. So you get a message. Look, I got a message from Quest Service. Your website space that details for ecom training. So once you process it, they're going to send you this message, your new account detail information, your domain name, your password, your user name. So what you need to know is to go to your control panel. You look for your control panel, you click in your control panel. Proceed. Now you get your control panel. The two things you need to do is to go back to your site, click on the username, because the username was generated by the company, by hosting company. You log in your username, and the password also was generated to you by the hosting company. Go to you click the password. You can change the password at any time. Click, you go. Now, we are now on our cPanel. So I recommend once you get to your cPanel, we have a lot of things on your cPanel. We have our files. At this point, we don't need to go on these files. Later, I'm going to take you on how to put images and other things. We have our database. We have our SEO, that's search engine optimization, where you use your links, a lot of link. You link to Google and other optimization search engine. You have your domain. So we have your email. You can create your private emails on your site where you can customize your emails, address your email marketing. So you have all this. So we have our security. You now go down to look for your WordPress. Now you install WordPress. Once you go to this site, you see your WordPress. You click install now. You click install now. So it's going to install your WordPress. Once it's installed, it's going to roll, and you will get a congratulatory message from them. Okay, you can see I've gotten this WordPress has been successfully installed. This www.ecomtraining.com.ng. Now we've installed this WordPress. So your URL, you click on your URL to go straight to your dashboard. That's where you're going to start your website development. Now we are in our dashboard. Home page. Now these are dashboard. So we are now in our dashboard. So at this dashboard, the first thing I always recommend you to do is to go straight to your setting, your username. You go to your username, you click your profile to see your profile. Your admin, your first name, your second name. If you feel like putting your admin name, your website, your biography, your picture. So you could decide to generate a password. We said generate a password. There's a password given to us. We can generate our password, but ensure that you save this password reference. Like I said, you save this password for future reference. So at this point, you now go to whocommerce.com. www.whocommerce.com. At whocommerce.com, you go to theme store. You want to install all themes. Now you want to look for a theme which you're going to use for your website. These are free theme. These are free theme. These are free theme you could use. So you go get WooCommerce install. I'm gonna quickly take it. Now you cash out because I've already signed in. So it takes you. Now you download. You click purchase, even though it's free. You see $0. You purchase. Now you download it. You must save your download. You can drag it. You can drag your download. You drag it and put it here. Like I saved this one here. So once you save it, now you go back to your dashboard. Go to your dashboard. You go to appearance. Go to theme. Under your appearance. Now you click install new theme. You add the new theme. Now you upload the new theme. You see, you get the uploading instruction. Once you click it, you go and look for where you save that. Okay, where I save it, I saved it on my store front. Once you click storefront, now you've gotten the new theme. You click install now. So you see that once you install now, you get a new theme. This theme is going to appear. This theme is already activated. There's the new theme. Now at this point, now we've gotten a new theme. We go to the plugin. At the plugin, you search for WooCommerce. So because we have different WooCommerce store. Now you want to install at this plugin, you search for WooCommerce. Now you activate your WooCommerce. You click activation. We've activated the Facebook, and you click activation of your WooCommerce. Maybe you activate your WooCommerce is going to pop up here. You see WooCommerce. At this point, you now go to add products. You can now go to add products, or sometimes I recommend you go to setup. You set up some general setting. You go to your general. Go to your setup. You go to general. You set up some of your things. your address, which was there from, because when you registered all country, you want all country to get your assets, your products shipped to countries you sell to. Now you can select the country you sell to, your geolocation. So these are things you can select. You say like currency, you select the currency you want to use. Now you go to general. Now you can go to your products. Your products. You want your product to be on the shop page. The diagram of it. So you could set all these shipping. These are things you could just set. The shipping, add shipping zone, where you want to ship, the amount, how you want to pick up, local zone. So these are things. The payment gateway. I added direct transfer. I click direct transfer. Payment through PayPal. But since I don't, my country don't accept PayPal event, so you could, I don't have option to click PayPal. But if you're in the US or Canada or some other country in Europe and America, you could use PayPal. Delivery, payment by delivery. So you could click all these ones and make effect on your site. So at this point, we have gone through setting up our site. Now we want to start adding products. We go to products, click on products, because then now products is going to be on our dashboard because we've already installed a WooCommerce setting. So we go to products. These are products I added. So these are products I added. Now if you want to add products, you go to add products. I'm going to teach you how to add products. Just simple. Now I want to add shoe. I say shoe. Woman shoe. Now the woman shoe. So what do I want to put? I click find woman shoe. Now at this point, I'm going to show simple product. I'll click variable product. Let's go for variable product. Variable product shows the different types. Like for shoe, we have sizes. You sell different sizes. You sell different colors. So if you want to put everything together, you click on variables, products. So you click on attributes. Go to add attributes. Let's see the attributes we want to add. Okay, for a particular shoe, we put size. Now each of the sizes 37 with space, we add a bar. 39 with space, we add a bar. 40. Now we add the attributes. You see, so easy to set up your e-commerce site. Now we go to variation. Go to variation. Now we go to variation. We expand the variation. Now we could add this or 3. This help us to monitor our products. Now the price, you could put 8,500. That's the regular price. The selling price 7. That is, you're giving a discount. In stock, you could sell it out of stock if you don't have the products now. But since you have the product, you put in stock. You could put the kilogram of the product, the length, let's say 40, the width 10, the height 20, 10 for the width. So we could give the product description. So at this point now, We'll add set product image. Now you set the product image. These are image already in my file. Mention. Yeah. It's we recommend you put this because it helps the search engine, your Google search engine or any other search engine, to get the shoe easily. So I always recommend you populate all these. It assists in your search engine optimization. So I recommend you put that anytime you're putting in your shoe. So you get a short description of the shoe. Pink woman, pink woman shoes. Now you could add other products which which is the same shoe, so people could see different form of the shoe. Very well. There's a shoe. I always advise you populate this. Populate it all the time. You see there are varieties of the shoe, the band when it's in different angle. So you're just trying to tell your customer to have a better vision of the shoe when it's in different angle. So like I said, always ensure you do this for your item to be easily cited. So once you're through, you publish. Once you publish, now we'll go to our dashboard. We go to the site, visit site. Let's see what we've done. So these are shoes which we just put. These are the recent one we just updated. So you see, so you can put all these three shoes I just put. It's just for the training. So you can just put those shoes or those items you want to sell. So you go to the select option. When somebody visits your store, he goes to select option. He sees the shoe. He selects the sizes he wants. I want 40. He adds to his cart. So the shoe has been added to his cart. So anytime he wants to view his cart, you can go to here and view your cart. So you've added to the cart. You can go to your cart. So there are two shoes added here. You can see these are shoes that were added previously on the cart. Now if you want to check out, you can click here, checkout. We're going to change the shape of the site and everything you see. This is your checkout, your billing detail, your name, your company option, your country, your address. These are your billing detail, payment process, direct transfer. You could also, initially we didn't face PayPal because we don't. You can put PayPal if you like. It depends on your opinion. Now you see my account. I can see my dashboard, my order. So these are ways you could build your website. So I hope you have a quick understanding on how to develop your site. So let's look at the site again. Let's go to our dashboard. No, look at the site. Wow. So we could add as much product we want. After we can customize the site. Let me give you go to customize, go to identity, you put your logo. I just put this logo now. You click change logo. If you want to change logo, you can effect this, the site name, the title, which I just did now. You go back, the heading, could put a picture as a heading, but I decide to hide this picture. You could change the heading background, which is white, because let's change the heading background. And let's put okay, you see the effect. We've changed the heading background. Once we do that, we publish. So you could make all these effect of changes. You see? Now the background has changed. You can also customize, go back, customize. The shop and the cart payment. So you could just add as many products you want to add on your site. So I guess you understand how to develop your e-commerce site. For more information on how to develop your e-commerce site, contact us at info@gstore.com.ng or call us on the number displayed on your screen. We develop site for company, for individual running e-commerce, for company that wants to have an e-commerce website. We've worked with a lot of big, well-known companies all over the world. So if you want to develop your e-commerce site and you don't have the time to do it, you could contact us. We're ready to do the site. We're ready to build your site to international level where you can shop, where anybody can come and pay you, and we have a well secure system where we ensure that your data and your information are not being stolen. So trust us, we've done it for most companies, and we're ready to work with you, and we're ready to develop your e-commerce shop and make sure you sell and make money. So try and contact us and get your own store today. We wish you the best. Have a nice day.